Large crowds greeted the woman of the day. Mrs. Lucy Marion Roberts chose her beloved hometown of Pass Christian to release the book about her life, My Story, My Song. Her famous daughter explains why she chose that title.
How spirituals, how hymns, how music, how that was where Mom met God. Mom said that's the place where she meets him. When she sits on her piano bench and she starts playing, that's where she meets God.
Amen. Amen. And God is where she finds her strength to overcome adversity with grace and beauty. Diane Sawyer calls her book a beam of light. Robin hopes it inspires anyone who reads it to learn more about their own mother's journey in life.
This is what I love. I have my reflections at the end, and Dorothy, Sally, and Butch, my three siblings, all wrote lovely letters to Mom at the end of the book. And what we're really hoping is that people will read the book and document their own history. Go to their mother, write a letter to your mom, have your mother document your family history.
Lucy Marion Roberts, who always has a song in her heart, lived in 27 places during her husband Lawrence's Air Force career. They could have called anywhere home, but chose Pass Christian to raise their 4 children. By example, she taught them all what really matters in life.
If I have a story to tell, it's that God is so good. My way has not been easy, but I remember he said he didn't say it would be. He said, but when troubles come and you can't find your way, you put your trust in me.
She always made a house a home. She always opened her doors to everyone. And all I had to do was just watch Mama. And I tried to emulate her as best I could.
And to meet the Roberts family and get a signed copy of My Story, My Song for yourself, just go to Barnes & Noble tomorrow in Gulfport. The signing starts at 11 a.m. Well, the kids-only zone, that is the Boys and Girls Club, opened its doors to the public this afternoon, and that included parents. The gesture was in celebration of National Boys and Girls Club Week. Clubs across the nation took part in the event, allowing guests to get an inside look at all the fun that goes on in the Boys and Girls Club. Visitors also had a chance to participate in numerous activities while also getting a tour of what each facility has to offer. Over in Gulfport, dozens of young people took part in a global challenge to improve their communities. Today is Global Youth Service Day, and more than 50 students at the Gulfport Job Corps took on several service projects. Some volunteers picked up trash around their neighborhoods, and another group provided free blood pressure checks at the Gulf Coast Rescue Mission. And on top of that, about 20 students helped renovate a home for a nonprofit organization. Up next in sports, the high school fast-pitch softball state playoffs are in full swing, plus Hattiesburg traveled to Gulfport in the high school baseball state playoffs. AJ has the highlights next.